Hey guys, it's good to see you. Anti-animal use now out at the farmer's market. It's me and Cooper hanging out.
Hello, everybody.
I believe Rebecca will be joining us later. So yeah, thank you, David. It's good to see you in here. U-Tops. Is that Pia up there? I just saw Pia. Hey, what's up? Daniel, Broccoli. Ooh, it is packed in here, guys.
Already got a bunch of vegans.
Yeah, wow, good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure to like and share the live. That way we get as many people in here as possible. But yeah, we're out here. It's sadly it's 12:20, so we're an hour and 20 minutes late. We were really just pushing on that slaughterhouse to really see if they were gonna bring out the trucks, and we learned that they did.
They did. After we left, they brought several trucks in a short period of time, but without as much notice today. We also saw more trucks than we did at our first vigil. We saw about 4 to the 1 that we saw at the last vigil. So we saw a lot more, but they were still holding back. We still were able to determine that.
I'm kind of curious where they park those trucks while they're waiting, because they have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're here a little late, and we took a safe drive home. Didn't want to, even though we were late, I didn't want to rush us here. It's better to be here in a whole piece than not. So anyway, we're going to start asking Portlanders about fairness. Do they think they're fair? Do they think that they're living in alignment with their own principles when they talk about fairness? We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. Is it fair to use somebody against their consent when they don't want to be used if we have another option?
Exactly. Is it fair to use someone who cannot consent to their treatment? So let's move forward with that. All right, I'm going to do a blue sign. So I'm going to hold up the fair or not fair, and then we'll ask about the power dynamics. You know, should the powerful have the right to oppress or exploit or use without consent the powerless because they're powerful? We'll find out. So let's start asking some people. There's lots of people here today, though. It's really good to see. Might have some curious minds. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? All right, no worries. Yeah, that drive down was sobering. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. Okay, all right. Enjoy the market. Hi. Oh, hell yeah. That works too. Cooper's holding the sign that says social experiment. Hi. You want to answer a few questions?
Not recorded.
Oh, okay. I can ask you off camera. No. Okay. All right. No worries. Enjoy the market.
Camera shy.
That's fair. Hi. You guys want to answer any questions? Answer a few questions? Doing a social experiment? Hi. You want to answer a few questions?
No.
Okay. All right. Huh?
I was a little curious.
Do you want to answer a few questions? Okay. Make sure you guys can see the market. I didn't really line up the shot so much, so can't really see all the people walking by. Everything got moved in my backpack. Yes, this is Alexandria's signs, the Radical Vegan. She has them on her Write Loud Vegan page, so you can follow the link that's in the description of this live at the very bottom. You can find all of her posters that she's designed, and you can print them out yourself.
How many vowels can you put in?
Hi. You guys want to answer a few questions? Hey, you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay. Challenging the norms. It can be hard to get started. I feel like the security lady's calling on us. Everything's in the mobile, though. So Hi. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? Okay.
This kid's curious.
I know. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? They are. Maybe they'll come over. Can you guys see us? I guess when I have it like that, though. There we go. I guess it kind of has to be like this for us to have like a decent conversation, right? Because I gotta stand like here. I know, right? If it's a kid, I do need the parents' permission first. I don't want to, just because kids can't really consent, so. See you, Jimmy. You can't hear me. Yeah, that's fair.
He probably would say that because he didn't see us last week either.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay. Do you want to answer a few questions? Just asking people if they think they're fair or not fair. We're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Awesome. I'll just have you step into frame. All right. So I'll have you come a little closer just so they can see you. Oh, maybe a half step back. There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So my name's Anna. Actually, maybe I'll have you step that way a little bit more. There we go. My name's Anna. What was yours again?
Jamie.
Jamie. Lovely to meet you, Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
What brings you out here?
Visit time. We're spending time with my son and his fiance over here in Portland.
Love it.
We come in from California.
Oh, wow. Okay. So a bit of how long does it take to get here?
Well, day and a half. We come in a train.
Oof. Well, train's at least nice, right?
Yeah.
You're not at least driving.
Yeah, but it was a nice train, nice view, and everything.
Oh, good. That's the way to do it, really. is
Yeah,
To
so-
enjoy the view, enjoy the travel there too.
Yes, indeed. So
Yeah.
that's why we're gonna be looking around and the family and get together. So
I love it. It's
so
beautiful.
one more day, and then that's it. We gotta get back.
You got to get back. Are you going to take the train back?
Yes, we do.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. You look forward to a good ride back then.
Yes, indeed. It's
Good.
easy and nice. We like it.
Good. Sorry, my mouth's a little dry. So we're asking people just simple questions, nothing really deep like political or religious, but about the powerful versus the powerless. Do you think that when someone has power, and if you feel uncomfortable about any of this, please feel free to just walk away. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
But do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress, exploit, or use without consent the powerless?
Well, power is they do whatever they want, I think.
Do you think that's moral?
I don't think it is moral to do that. I think it is it's a point of view to everybody go through, okay, let's go to the facts first and before, but using power instead of give a chance to people go the facts,
Yeah,
That's-
exactly. Yeah, I feel like an example would be like a parent to a child. A parent definitely has power over the child and the right to take care of them, right, and to make choices in their best interest. But even though they have that power, they don't have the right to exploit, to use without consent, or to use for their benefit, not their kids' benefit, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what if, and this is going to seem maybe obvious, the next few questions, what if the oppressor is physically very strong? Do you think they have the right then to oppress, exploit, or use without consent?
Not at all.
I agree.
Especially right now in these days,
Yeah.
Especially in these days when the government is trying to press on the cities, and when they say, hey, we don't want like military or stuff
No,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
one
need
of, and especially in these days, a lot of cities they feel a lot of pressure from the government, what they're doing.
I agree. I agree.
Everybody's
Not
free
fair.
to whatever they want or think about it, but I think that take the power of the government and suppress on the people and the
Yeah.
person. That's not right.
That is not right. I agree. Well, then, so that just kind of brings me then to the point which What do you think about the animals? And I promise this won't take long. What do you think about the animals that we send to slaughter or use for clothing, entertainment? Would you agree that we're oppressing, exploiting, and using without consent? We're doing that to them?
Well, I think we are in the time, and in that time now we gotta preserve what's natural, natural thing, especially animals, and especially before in the days back then, kind of think about it, survive. But now we got the technology to get through some point, like we can do better than using the furs of animals, stuff like that. So
right, yeah. So you agree that it's immoral then today to birth an animal into existence just for like a coat or for entertainment, right? So have you heard of the word vegan before?
Yeah, I got a son that's vegan.
Nice.
My son is a vegan, so he's been already, 5 years, 6.
Wow, that's awesome.
Or more than that. But I'm trying to, sometimes I'm trying to get it, hey, Mom, she always eats, cook healthy and everything, but as I'm trying to help, maybe get it back, but I say, no, Dad, no. So he's been like, he liked it, he's happy, so he's trying to make it us, but it's I can't, it's like, I enjoy what I'm enjoying. My wife, she cook healthy and everything, but it's like, I think we find we respect his ideas, the way he want to eat, and he does to us,
So I guess, what is it about, let me go back actually. So the definition of veganism, or why people are vegan and like why we're out here talking, is because we're against the exploitation of other sentient beings. I want you to be healthy, but veganism isn't really focused on that. We're focused on individuals being used without their consent. And I guess what I would want to ask you is, what is it that's holding you back from living a life where you respect those victims instead of demanding that they be used?
Well, it's a big question, but I think it's, I don't know. It takes some time to be, and it's something you got to be focused on. If you want to be a vegan, it's really you got to be getting through that kind of stuff like that.
Well, let me put it this way: like if you were the one in the cage, and I'll make sure I make it kind of short. If you were the one in the cage, what would you want your oppressor to do? Would you want your oppressor to take baby steps, or to just stop using you altogether?
Well,
use you nicely or not use you at all?
I think it was probably 50-50, probably not use it at all.
Oh, you would be okay with being used without your consent?
Oh, no, not really.
Yeah. So let me rephrase. Yeah.
No,
okay, good.
Not really. No.
What would you want your oppressor to do then if you were locked in a cage or you were just being used? So you would want them to stop immediately, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then, what is it then you think is different for the animals that they don't deserve your immediate stopping of demanding their exploitation? If there is anything, I understand this may be a topic that you haven't thought too deeply about.
Well, it's something. It's concern on that person, to get at, but I don't think it'd be.
Well, again, just think from the victim's perspective.
Yeah.
If you were the chicken, the cow.
I know, I agree, but it's this natural thing. The animal sometimes. That's what we what we started to be in.
But do we need to do it?
Well, I know it is not to be doing, but it's a fact that the natural comes out like that. It used to be when men started hunting animals in the old days. That's something.
Do we need to do that now, though?
I know sometimes some kind of point, no, that they don't. I agree, but especially some kind of animals. But I think it is like, at my point of view, some one way or another, we have to survive.
Right. Here in Portland, we're actually one of the top vegan cities, and California is not far behind us.
No.
So you have a lot of vegan options. Do you think the animals care what happens to them?
Probably they will, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Okay. Can I give you a card just so you can check us out? So this has resources. The Colorful site has a documentary called Dominion. If you don't want to scan that, just look it up on YouTube. Please check it out, okay?
Thank you.
I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Well, he was willing to have a conversation, but he had to run. His son is actually vegan, and it sounds like his son is constantly trying to reach him. So maybe we just added a little more to his heart to make that change, because he sounded uncomfortable, but not angry. What'd you say?
Maybe a nudge in the right direction.
Exactly, a nudge in the right direction. Let's see, how are we doing here, guys? He does care. You can tell he does care. Yeah, watch Dominion. You just said you're a carnivore? Oh, I used to eat vegetables. Then why do the longest lived people eat mostly plants? Hey, Jason Gutt. All right, guys. Let me get some water because I am dying of thirst right now. I haven't had any water all morning. Give me 2 seconds. What do you want? Oh, that's okay. All right. Okay, guys. Let's get out there.
There we go.
Also keep an eye because I feel like there was someone standing here and I didn't want them to grab my phone.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out. You're gonna what?
Have my head on a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Sure. Whoops. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? Oh, the light is killing my eyes, I gotta say. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? All right, no worries. Enjoy the market. Hey, would you be willing to answer a few questions? Hey, you guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Do you guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. I know, right? You're famous now. Takes like 5-10 minutes. Oh, they're curious. Oh, I see. Yeah, we can take 2 people. That's fine. Awesome. If you guys feel uncomfortable, just feel free to walk away. Like I'm not here to
Less liberal than I am, so you will have.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll have you guys come into frame a little bit. Just there, I'll have you. There you go. And then I'll have you come in as well. Awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay, I didn't mean to talk over you. So my name's Anna. What's your name?
Abhi.
Abhi.
Gandhar.
What was it?
Gandhar.
Gandhar.
Okay.
Lovely to meet you. What brings you here?
I live here, and these people are visiting, so I brought them to the farmers market.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm visiting my friend. Like we are to celebrate like New Year's Eve and all. Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is a great atmosphere. It just has, people are chill, just enjoying the vendors
Yeah.
and taking their time. It's lovely. Well, it's good to see you. So we're just asking people simple questions about the powerful versus the powerless. Nothing religious or political, just general speak.
That's less interesting.
What was that? Oh, yeah, like where am I going, right? If it's not religion or politics?
No, I'm just kidding.
So do you think that the powerful should have the right to oppress or exploit or use without consent the powerless? It might seem a little obvious, but bear with me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I agree. What if the oppressor is really muscularly strong, like bigger muscles than the powerless? Do they have the right then?
No.
I agree. What if they're really smart, have a really high IQ? Do they have the right then to oppress the dumber people?
I don't think so.
I agree.
Neither.
I agree. All right, so this comes to the one that feels like the trick question, but I'm really just trying to get you to have a paradigm shift. So what do you think about the animals that we send to the slaughterhouse we use for entertainment? Do you agree that we oppress and exploit and use them without consent?
So are you asking like, do we do that without their
Yeah,
consent?
do you agree as a human race that we're
No,
doing
I don't think that should be done, but I
Right.
know like that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. That we're doing that right now.
Yeah, I would
Absolutely.
say the same. Yeah.
Are you guys vegan?
I'm vegetarian.
Okay. Are you vegetarian? Okay. What made you go vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian by birth, by
Okay.
religious belief. Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. What is it behind, if you don't mind me just asking, what is it behind the religious belief that says only, don't use animal
As
flesh?
in, like, I honestly never. So, like, as I grew up, like, I've been like told like killing animals and like violence is not great. But as I grew up, like, it was my choice not to eat that, and I don't eat just because of religious belief. I just think that okay, there are like a lot of options, like why to go that route.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, that's kind of where I'm going with this, is that we're recognizing that animals are sentient beings, right? They care what happens to them just like we do. Do you think that they, want to be used, that they enjoy what's happening to them? They prefer this?
I wouldn't.
I don't think so. I mean, it's like very obvious that we are using
know,
them
right?
for our own advantage.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like your upbringing that kind of like, if it's okay in the house to eat meat, then the kid grows up thinking that it's okay in the house. Like,
Yeah.
he grew up vegetarian,
Yeah.
I grew up
Right.
non-vegetarian.
Right.
It's very different.
Absolutely.
It's
And I
like a
also
conscious
believe like
choice.
food habits, like as in like everyone. I don't have any problem people eating non-vegetarian or like animals. It's just that I respect everyone's belief. Like
Yeah,
whoever
I can see that.
whoever is like doing whatever they want. It just like comes to a personal choice. Whatever like views are and like what our preferences are. Like yeah.
So you did bring up a great point, which is exactly where I'm behind, is that eating an animal is unnecessary. They care about what happens to them. What do you think about the dairy industries? Do you think that those are exploitative as well?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Do you consume dairy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, do you consume dairy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think, I mean, it depends how you're doing it. I feel like it's anyway sulfurous. It could take some. It's not like you're killing the animal. It's like a different level of harm to the animal. And
Sure.
if
And
it's
also
not,
like if like a lot of products, as far as I know, like I might be wrong in this, like if they are like organic, like extracted like milk or any other things in a like non-cruel way or non-violent way, then I think that's fine.
Do you know what a cow has to go through in order to produce milk?
I know.
good question.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
either.
So she's a mammal. When do mammals produce milk?
When they have babies,
Right. When they have babies.
Babies, yeah.
So when it comes to dairy, where are the babies? Where are the baby cows?
I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I don't know.
So
neither.
what they do is most often the babies are separated because the milk is the product, right? So the farmer's in it to make money. So they can't lose their product. So often they give a substitute if the baby is a female. They'll put her in a little, like a dog hut, looks like an igloo usually, and she'll be given either a substitute or just a small set of her mom's milk. And then she stays there until she reaches sexual maturity.
Okay.
And often they use artificial insemination. I don't know if you know that process. So they literally penetrate her to make her pregnant. And they don't take her consent into that. And even on those nice farms where they use a bull, do you think she decides if she's going to get pregnant?
probably not.
Or the farmer decides, right?
Okay.
Even if she has a bull mount her, do you think she decides who that bull is, or does the farmer?
The farmer.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, by the description that you mentioned, definitely. Yeah.
So the cows are made pregnant regardless
Right.
of what they
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
And if they don't get pregnant, they're often sent to slaughter. And this is done to them until they often are called downers or their milk production declines. And then they're also sent to slaughter.
Right.
So the dairy industry is essentially the meat industry because they have to do something
Yeah.
with those cows.
Okay.
Yeah. So hearing that, do you eat eggs? I'll just go through
I
it
do.
real quick.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So do you know why vegans don't consume eggs?
No,
Yeah. So it's a little hidden. So chickens originally only laid like 13 eggs a year.
I'm sorry. I think we need to go. I like yeah. I got your point. My baby's asleep there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you then two hard questions.
Sure.
Yeah.
How
go
many
ahead.
more animals do you want to put in that situation? Is it more than 0?
Yeah. No, not more than 0.
Okay. So the only way to do that is to go vegan.
Right.
Yes.
So let me give you a card. This just has my resources on it.
Okay.
There's a documentary on there called Dominion.
Okay.
And if you're willing to watch it, I just want to ask you one hard question. Would you be willing to go plant-based, meaning no animal products, until you watch that documentary?
Maybe in the future, definitely. I'll consider that.
I just want you to know that when you do consume animals, you're demanding someone go through that system. Every time.
Understand.
Okay, so if you were the oppressor or you were the victim, what would you want your oppressor to do, right? Use you
stop,
less
yeah.
or stop?
Yeah,
Exactly. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you so
Thank
much
you so much.
stopping by.
I appreciate what you're
It takes a brave person to walk up, so I do appreciate it.
thank
You
you.
guys have a
Thanks a
great
lot.
day. Yeah,
Have a good
enjoy
day.
the market. Yeah, thank you for visiting too, guys. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Awesome. Step on up. My name's Anna. What's yours?
I'm Nate. Nice to meet you.
Nate, I'll give you an elbow. Actually, I've been touching my nose, and I don't want to pass on grossness. So I'm sure you heard part of the conversation. So we're talking about the powerful versus the powerless. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress?
No.
I agree. What if they're really strong?
No, never.
Okay, and
That's
really
abuse
smart?
of power.
Yeah.
That's still abuse of power.
100%. So then what about the animals that we send to slaughter, use for entertainment or clothing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a vegan too. So
Oh my God! Hell yes!
that's what you're talking about.
Oh my
so,
God!
mhm.
Oh my God! Okay, let me give you a card too.
Yeah.
So this side actually, you can find us. This is our Facebook group, and you can come to our events if you want and do this yourself. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but we're just out here talking to people. I'm not trying to change anyone's minds. I think truly that almost everyone here agrees that causing animals unnecessary harm is immoral.
It's like a universal thing most people can agree on. It's just
Exactly. What made you go vegan?
I saw the cruelty in the animal industry initially, so I went vegetarian when I was 9.
Oh wow.
And then I saw the climate issues, and I really care about the climate. I'm studying environmental science.
Yeah.
So I switched to veganism when I was 12, and then I haven't gone back since.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, I kind of had a similar story. I went vegetarian first and then vegan. But for me, it's when I saw that dairy, like what happens to dairy cows.
Yeah, that was me too.
Oh God, it's so
It's
heartbreaking.
just the unnecessary impregnation.
Yeah.
It's just nothing should be treated like that, regardless of whatever level of consciousness you think it has. I don't think it's just.
I agree. Well, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say
Yeah,
then
we're
because
in
you're already
agreement,
vegan,
yeah.
but I so appreciate you, Steph. It's lovely to meet other vegans because often we have so much opposition, it sometimes
Yeah.
feels like
It
there's
feels
none of us out
overwhelming because I don't really have any other vegans in my life. So I mean, I have people that agree with what I say, but I don't have like other vegans. So
You met your group. Yeah. He's got things. Oh yeah, we got a lot of different things, but you say you've been vegan for a long time
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
so
You've got your recipes
I got
down.
my stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want to do outreach with us? You don't have to right
no,
now. But
no.
That's fine. That's fine. Not on the spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're totally welcome to join us. You can also find us on YouTube. If you look up on that card, it has anti-animal use written on there. If you just look this up on YouTube, you can even see this live right now and see.
Where's this live on?
It's on YouTube.
That's cool.
Yeah, and just look up anti-animal use on YouTube.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, I love the stickers. Yes, but other than that, I think I'll let you go. But what was your name one more time?
Nate.
Nate. Oh my gosh, Nate. It was really lovely meeting
Nice
you.
meeting you too.
Yes, and
Thank you.
like I said, if you ever want to reach out, even just to chat with us, you can find us on that card.
On the card?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Nate. Yeah, you have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, it was lovely talking to you. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. That was beautiful, really. You made our day. You made our day. Oh my gosh. Rebecca's here. I just need some water. My mouth is so dry right now. Oh, perfect. Yes.
Yeah, that was in the stuff from Chelsea. So yeah. You always
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
That's funny. You can show them.
Okay.
Since we're talking about it.
So yeah, I just got here. It's like a booklet on athletes that are vegan. So yeah, brought a couple for some people that want to be athletes.
Absolutely. It seems like that's often what people say. I'm an athlete. I try to get my protein. My protein. Let's see what's going on in here. A strict vegan diet requires supplements to replace what's naturally available. Actually, the animals you're consuming for those naturally available blah, blah, blahs, they're also supplemented. Believe it or not, those animals don't just create it. They eat it. They eat those things. That's why they have them in their bodies. So there is no argument against veganism. Exactly, Lewis. I'm not going to ban you, Jason. What? Yeah, exactly. Yep, animal ag definitely outdoes transportation as far as greenhouse gases go. For sure. For sure. All right, we're going to get our next conversation going. Unless, does anybody want to jump in?
You feel like
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I'll just keep going otherwise. Do you want me to hold the sign for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stand on the side.
Hey, so I got here a little late. I had to swoop around and drop Nick off at his car. So, yeah.
Would you like a social experiment one more?
Yeah, the social experiment's hard, yeah. So if you were with us earlier in Kelso, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And if you're just here now, thank you too.
You want to answer a few questions? Okay. I just realized.
Oh my gosh. Huh, awesome. We just discovered that we're across from a plant-based milk stand, which is beautiful.
We barely know what we're doing, but.
Yeah.
We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. sounds
Okay.
good. I might move that. I wasn't able to set up so that we had the perfect
Yeah.
shot.
Well, I noticed we were in front of the.
Oh yeah, and they noticed.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to be able to find us though, so that's why I kind of stuck here.
Thank you.
Yeah. They even said they're like, oh, they're back.
Yes, we are. We're never going away. Huh?
And I was like, oh, truck?
Yeah, they don't own the space, and there's plenty of room.
Oh, I know. We're so tucked.
Yeah.
I tucked us hard.
Yeah.
And hummus. We're surrounded by hummus and plant-based milk, guys.
Yeah.
This is heaven.
Yep, we got a good
And the juice?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
dog. He looked at us and smiled.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Can we answer your questions? Yay.
You have a minute?
YouTube those. Is that okay? Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Step over here.
So should I be on the other
I'm
side?
gonna have you stand here,
Okay.
Rebecca, and then you can stand here.
Okay.
I stand here.
So, my name's Rebecca. What's your name?
Hi, Rebecca. I'm Kaya.
Nice to meet you, Kaya.
Nice to meet you.
So, when we think about like the powerful, should they have the right to exploit and oppress the powerless or the more weak?
Oh, obviously not. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah, it is obvious. No, nobody. It doesn't feel good to be exploited or oppressed.
No.
So, it doesn't matter how intelligent someone is or what language they speak or what they look like or any of that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what do you think about the way we treat like animals when we force them into slaughterhouses?
Just the same. Very much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's equally as unfair, and it's an abuse of power that I think that people take for granted, and a lot of people don't even realize that that's what's happening, or they do and they turn a blind eye to it. I think if you are gonna like eat meat, getting it from like a real farm that actually takes the initiative to make humane living environments for their animals and take care of them so that they live a happy life, because I do think that humans still, it's in our diet to eat meat, but I don't think that it's fair for us to put mass amounts of living creatures in slaughterhouses where they're being horrifically abused. I mean, like, what, they like suffocate chickens in styrofoam, and like, ooh, I can't even think about it. Sorry, I'm gonna get emotional. Like,
So you have a lot of feelings towards animals. You empathize with them. So what if I told you that? Well, think of it this way, okay? Since you mentioned the smaller farms as being more humane. So if somebody like kind of kept you like in a space and they gave you the food and shelter, maybe some like streaming shows or music or whatever you kind of like, just a little bit of to keep you comfortable, but you had no bodily autonomy, and then one day maybe you didn't pop out an egg or produce enough milk or a baby and they wanted to kill you, how would you feel about that?
I mean, horrific, of course. Yeah. Terrible.
So what if I told you that those same animals a lot of times on the smaller farms end up at the same slaughterhouses that all the other animals do?
That's honestly, I don't think that I was totally aware of that.
Yeah. And even the smaller farms, when we think about it, so because, we have a lot of smaller vendors here and they have their products out and stuff. But do you think that it's right to be able to decide when it's okay to kill somebody?
Okay for something to live or die?
Another sentient being?
I don't think morally, especially in the era that we're in now, where we have so much choice, we have so many other options, so many opportunities to we're not dependent on it. It's not dependent on our survival. We don't have to choose between our baby dying and us eating. It's just that's no longer a factor at all. So to limit the amount of inhumane and no, absolutely.
Especially we're in Portland. Do you live in Portland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, there are so many good options, especially for us here. We are spoiled. We got
totally.
donuts and bakeries. You ever into Doe's Donuts and stuff? Oh my gosh. So restaurants, cater to vegans and then even besides that, we got great grocery stores. There's even a vegan grocery store,
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many options. I mean, I'm also celiac, so I can't eat gluten, and we have so many options here even for that. Portland, we're pretty lucky here. Yeah.
So, what would it take for you to be vegan? Would you consider it?
I think that I would. I used to be vegan and ended up with a really severe iron deficiency. So I had to implement meat back into my diet because that was the only thing other than getting iron infusions that was helping me. But if my body could sustain it, I mean, it's something that I have kind of gone back and forth between. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Well, so I'm not a nutritionist. Okay, I'm not going to fake it. Okay. But if you were vegan before, you may know that it's actually healthier than eating meat. Even the vegan processed meats, Beyond Meat and stuff like that, is healthier than eating regular.
Because most of them are plant-based, which is better for your body in general.
So I want to give you this resource card.
Yeah.
And basically on here, it does have resources to free nutritionists that could help you figure some of that out.
Yeah.
I know that personally, I've heard some other vegans, ones that's a nutritionist, say that you can just mix up some kale and put it in your smoothie or something, and
kale has a lot of iron.
The iron,
Yes, absolutely.
But I'm so impressed with you and the way that you're open-minded. You empathize with the animals, I can tell.
Yeah, well, I grew up on a homestead, so for me, we occasionally would have to slaughter animals, which was really hard for me, which is part of the reason as a younger adult that I decided to go vegan, because I just have memories of animals being slaughtered. But when you're living in that lifestyle, because our farm was very humane and because we took really good care of our animals, and also because the only reason that we would ever slaughter something was because it was either sick or we couldn't take care of it properly and it wasn't living a good life, that was something that I came up understanding why sometimes you do have to kill an animal, but also at the end of the day we took every measure to make sure that we didn't have to resort to that. And so that, I don't know, growing up with that perspective, I understand farm life. I understand how much work it takes. I don't understand slaughtering. I don't understand sending an animal to a slaughterhouse, especially if it's lived on your farm. That's something that really shocked me that you told me. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, not everybody has the authorization to do that part of the farming.
Really?
Yeah. So because you have to have a certain amount of animals or something in order to have your own slaughtering, processing, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the folks here do, as far as the other people here, but I guess the main point is that kind of, do we have the right to take another being's life, a being that, we know that cows, pigs, and chickens, and even fish feel pain,
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they have their own goals. They're emotional. They have their own social circles.
Totally.
So do we have the right to even contain them and hold them captive, essentially, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that can get kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of gray area within even being able to contain them, because on one hand, considering the infrastructure that we're placing, there's not many places for animals to like exist in the wild naturally like they used to anymore. So I do think that maybe having a housing and having and owning animals may still be like humane, but I think that the conditions of which that they live in needs to be ideal for them, because just like we want our houses to be warm and comfortable and safe and cozy, we don't want to, you know, put an animal who feels just all the same things as us in those conditions. But yeah, I don't, yeah.
So, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, when we think about like slaughterhouses or places that, you know, have the animals, I mean, there's ways to turn those into sanctuaries and for the farmers to start to, you know, grow more plants and different products. There's a woman, Rowdy Girl, if you look her up on like Facebook and YouTube, basically she married a Texas rancher and she turned him vegan, and now they have their whole ranch they turned into a sanctuary.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it can be done, and she's actually got a program to help people do that. So it's happening, you know. And so I think people just need to shift their perspective of not objectifying other animals, because it's like we're animals too.
We are.
And we wouldn't want somebody to
put us through the things that we put them through.
It's horrendous.
It really is.
Yeah. So, well, do you think you'll check out the resource card and consider?
Absolutely. Totally.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I love the way you're dressed too, right?
Thank you.
So
I
cool.
I gotta layer up.
Yeah, I know, it's cold. It's cold. Kaya, it was so great meeting you.
It was good to meet you too.
You too.
Remind me your name again.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yeah,
Good
come
to
back
meet you.
anytime if you want to talk, or, you know, we're here most weekends.
Okay,
So.
Perfect. Thank you so much for
You're
doing
welcome.
this. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Go vegan. You can do it. Hi.
Are you filming live?
We are.
Oh, what is your question?
We're talking about oppression. We can do it off camera if you want to participate.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. All right. So my name's Rebecca. What's your name? You don't have to give your name. You don't have to give your name if you don't want to. It's okay. So, do you think that oppressing or exploiting the weak, if the powerful, let me start over. I'm sorry. Do you think it's okay for the powerful to exploit or oppress the more weak?
Of course, that sort of things are not good, but people have the power. The people have the power, always. That's Marcus Garvey. And Lenin co-opted it. John Lennon co-opted it. He said power to the people, but it's actually power from the people. So the quote is by Marcus Garvey, and it is, "The people have the power always." And so there are more of us than there are of them. They can't survive without us, even if they have their $1 million bunker or whatever. They're still gonna need someone to clean it.
Okay.
Like these people don't know how to tie their shoes.
Yeah.
And so the people have the power, and if they give that power away, I guess they have to take it back.
Okay. Well, what about like other species, like other different types of animals? Do you think we have the right to oppress and exploit them?
I think every single organism uses everything it can to survive, and if you're intelligent, like an animal, like I have a friend who's a zoologist, and they say an animal is only as intelligent as it needs to be to survive, and I just think that would apply to this question there. So if you're intelligent and you have resources, you don't have to harm or exploit others, but if you're a species that needs to eat protein, I mean, and you can't survive off of lab meat, then you're gonna have to eat other animals, and that's not exploitation just to eat food that's like necessary for your survival. That's surviving. But exploitation, I mean, that word, of course, you keep saying that word, that's not kind or good. And if you have resources to not hurt people or other animals and you do, then that's abuse, that's harm, that's toxic.
Okay. So what would you say if I told you there are other ways to get protein besides lab meat? Yes, that's what this is.
Well, your clothes aren't vegan. Your
Yes,
car,
they are.
you didn't knit your jacket from scratch from plants. No, and making polyesters and making plastic furniture is more exploitative and destructive of the environment, the trees, the resources that animals live on and live in to get that in the first place. It's destroying not just animal lives, but their entire way of living. Did you make your furniture yourself in your house?
No, but
okay, then you're exploiting animals.
But does that mean that allows me to buy meat and animal products to eat when there's other things to eat?
I'm saying it is more vegan to make your own clothes and make your own furniture than it is to not eat animals if you have to eat animals to survive.
That's not true. Have a nice vegan day. I can tell you're actually vegan inside of that soul.
Yeah, she cares. She cares. She just doesn't want to right now. Thank you, Rebecca. I saw that. I was like, no, I'm coming in. People. Would you be willing to hold the sign for me? Appreciate you. I'll actually have you stand right there. Make sure like so. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, she was going the hypocrisy fallacy, which, I mean, everything she's saying, it's like, well, if you think we should reduce that harm, that's okay though. We don't need to argue with her. We need to find some of those diamonds, those people that are on the same page as us.
So we're here to have intelligent discussions with people, not be irrational and pick and choose of what we want and who we want to exploit.
Right. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Huh? Do you want to answer a few questions? Okay. No. I like this setup too. You can watch without feeling like you're watching. Yeah. That's what I was doing, was watching you guys without looking like I'm looking right at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And you can chat in there too if you want. I don't know actually if you're vegan stoner lady right now. Oh, you are. Well, it's okay. It's okay. You could be vegan stoner lady today. No. Hey. Okay. No, I know. I trust you. I trust you. All right. No worries.
Here comes the sun.
Yeah, it's coming. I might change our position facing the other direction since the sun might blind us. Because I don't want to look into people's eyes this way. It's going to kill my eyes. Let's go ahead and move the camera. Because I cannot look into people's eyes like that. Got the plant milk guy behind us, guys. That's amazing. I'm so happy about that. Hold on, I want to be so I'm really out of the image. Oh no! Yeah, beware. There's a lot of dogs around here. You gotta be careful where you step.
Yeah, they like it.
Does that look straight, guys? I don't feel like that looks straight. Ugh. Oh, I actually want it a little more this way. I want me less in the picture. So if I'm standing here. Oh man, that kind of fucks it up for you, huh?
No, I'm enjoying over here.
Okay, good. Trying to make sure that,
Yeah, where do you want me to be? You want me to stand?
You can stand there. That's actually great if you stand there. Hey. I almost want to move the cart out so we can get more of the market.
You have a couple minutes? A couple questions?
Awesome. We're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll just have you stand right there just so you're in the frame. Did you want to be in there too?
Okay.
Awesome. So just so you see, I'm going to have you come a little bit closer. Perfect. Appreciate you guys. All right, my name's Anna. What's yours?
My name's Wendy.
Wendy, I love that. Ty. Okay, lovely to meet you guys. What brought you guys to the market today?
I'm buying mushrooms.
I love it.
I know.
Yes, I love it. Mushrooms are the best. I eat them not every meal, but every day for sure.
They're the best.
So we're just asking people about the dynamic between the powerful and the powerless. It's nothing religious or political, but I do want to preface that if you guys ever feel uncomfortable while I'm talking to you, feel comfortable to just step away. I don't want you to feel like you're tethered here, uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right. So, should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless? They're going to seem obvious, so bear with me.
No.
I agree.
No.
I agree. What if the powerful are really muscularly strong?
No.
No.
Yeah. What if they're really smart? Really intelligent compared to the others?
No.
No.
I agree. All right, here's where it feels like the gotcha, but I'm really just trying to make that paradigm shift a little bit. What do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment? Would you agree that we're exploiting or oppressing them without their consent or with their best interest in mind?
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that just brings you guys, are you guys vegan?
I am actually.
Oh my God, are you serious? Okay, I got a little thingy in here, but hi, Evan 5. Dude, yes, you're the second vegan we've met. Oh my God, you make me so happy. You seriously made my day. We went to a vigil this morning, and we were just brokenhearted, and sometimes we come out here, we don't see other vegans, and it can feel like there's none of us. And
I feel like there's like getting to be less and less. It's pretty sad.
It is sad. So what brought you to be vegan?
I grew up with chickens, and so they were like my pets. So from like a very young age, like as soon as I realized what it was, I stopped eating meat because it just like made me really like it was really a lot to digest at that time. So I was vegetarian since I was like 5, and then I became vegan like 4 years ago. I just kind of wanted to try it. My sister was vegan, and I was like cooking vegan things. And then I think once I became vegan and I started looking at the facts about the environment and animals, and like it made me more passionate about being vegan.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I just like, I love it.
Dude, you're
I talk
awesome.
to people about it all the time.
I'm going to give you a card, even though you're already vegan. Yeah, I was going to say, like, oh my gosh, today has been a day. So if you ever want to find us and you maybe want to participate, or just reach out to another vegan
I like
group.
This, like, usually I don't stop and talk. I like the way.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it like a comfortable environment so people don't feel attacked. But,
definitely.
you know, like, honestly, I feel like everyone here actually shares the same principle that, like, all these dogs, I guarantee nobody would tolerate anyone kicking these dogs for fun or even butchering them for food. And I just feel like we've kind of been brainwashed into our culture to just accept it instead of questioning why we're doing something over again. It's like, why do we not do it to dogs? Because we relate with them. We know they have a personality, right?
Yeah.
So I'm here out there because I feel like we can pull people in and be like, look, you're not living in alignment with your own principles.
Definitely.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're awesome.
Well,
What
great
are you vegan?
I'm pescatarian.
Oh, snap. Okay. Well, so what is it about fish that you think makes it okay to use them? I'll put you on the spot.
I mean, I'm not like, I only like started being pescatarian like, say 6 months ago, or maybe like more, maybe a little longer. I don't know. And I'm kind of just like working my way there. I feel like I don't really eat a lot of fish at all. It's just like on occasion. I do like sushi sometimes, stuff like that.
Have you ever watched any like documentaries on fish?
No, I haven't. I do know a lot about the fish industry though. And it's not just like fish, obviously. There's like all the fish that you get in the States is caught by slave labor too, basically.
Oh yeah, people being exploited for sure.
So it's not like, I'm kind of like working my way there. I feel like I've only recently gotten to a point where like I can comfortably cook really good, delicious meals that are vegetarian.
Let me give you a card too. This
definitely
actually has resources for that.
Took me a long time to do that.
If you scan that colorful side, if you scroll down to where it says websites, there's nutritionfacts.org. I don't know if you've heard of that website. They also have free videos on YouTube. They just break down science, or they break down studies, and they tell you the methodologies and the conclusions from that. They came up with what's called the Vegan Daily Dozen. So it's just an easy checklist. Make sure you get everything you need in a day. So knowing that you can get everything you need. The only reason why I'm going to press you on this is just because fish care about what happens to them, right?
I know.
Yeah.
And like I said, like it's just something like, it honestly, like my first like while cooking, because obviously I have to feed myself, you know, and so my first while cooking, like I was so like meat dominant in like my meals that like I like didn't know how to cook without it, you know, like
Sure.
I like use like all the fat and stuff.
I was literally exactly the same.
So, and I've definitely gotten into like cooking vegan meals too. I cook you food.
Hell yeah,
a lot
she's
of the
doing her
time,
part.
And I feel like I've definitely gotten better at that too. So like I'm working my way there. It was just kind of a process. It's just not something I could do overnight.
I don't want you to feel judged either. I'm not trying to say like your choices I'm going to hold against you right now. It's more like from now on, you know, what's holding you back from no longer purchasing those fish? Because they each care, and there's supply and demand in place. So every time, every time you pick up that fish, they have to take another fish's life to replace what you have.
Yeah.
Well, so what I would just ask that you do is check out that documentary, the first resource that's on there. Just watch that and ask yourself if you really do want to keep supporting that industry.
Yeah,
and you know, if you were the victim, what would you want your oppressor to do, right? You want them to keep using you, like use you nicely, or just stop using you altogether?
Sure.
Well, let me ask you one last hard question. I'll let you guys go because you guys are fantastic. How many more animals do you want exploited for you? How many more fish? Is it more than 0?
Yeah, how many more fish? What?
Do you want exploited for you?
Oh, yeah, not more than 0.
So the only way you have to go vegan. Did I give you a card already? Okay. So yeah, definitely check out that documentary. Could I ask you, I guess one last question since you're standing here, would you be willing to go plant-based, meaning no animal products until you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant until you watch that documentary. It's free on YouTube.
I mean, maybe I eat mostly plant-based as it is.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I urge that. So there was a study done on some college students where they gave them beef jerky, and this has been replicated. They gave them beef jerky and they gave other ones nuts, and then they watched a bit of that documentary. And those that had been consuming animal products were less willing to pay attention, I guess. They were less, and they didn't remember as much about animals' cognitions and their abilities because they had this cognitive dissonance happening. Those that had eaten the nuts were more aware that cows are cognizant, pigs are cognizant, you know, they care about what happens to them. So that's why I urge people to go plant-based before they watch that, so that you're watching with your true self, not your cognitive dissonance stomach. So would you be willing to do that?
Sure.
I appreciate you so much, man. Like, thank you. I do appreciate it. That's amazing. I'm sorry, I have a little hand warmer in there. Well, I'll let you guys go.
It was good to meet you.
Yeah, you guys
Good
are
luck.
If you want to see the live, it's if you look up anti-animal use is on the card.
I forgot we were being
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're
You
fine.
were amazing, though, so you shouldn't be embarrassed. On the other side, it says anti-animal use. You can find us on YouTube, and you can watch the live right now. You can play it back.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much. Can I get? I gave you a handshake, but I'll give you an elbow. I'll give you an elbow. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the market.
You too.
And if you ever want to find us, you know how to find us now.
All right,
so.
cool. Thanks
Thank you so much. You guys have a good day. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Another vegan. And then he's pescatarian and she's kind of pushing him towards that. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. I was like impressed that she's even getting him to cook vegan meals. I'm like, that's how we do it.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's amazing. And he even says he doesn't eat that much fish anyway. I'm like, well, you know, what's stopping you from no longer doing it since you already barely do it? But I think she was much more receptive to it, but he seemed to be listening, and I think, you know, he's going to be thinking about some stuff. So, sorry guys, I just burped right into the mic. I didn't mean to do that. Animals do have feelings, plants do not. Fish have feelings. Fish care about what happens to them. They have communities that they have hierarchies, and they, you know, they recognize certain individuals that they want to be around, you know. They choose who they mate with. They make preferences. They don't like to be uncomfortable or harmed. If you can avoid demanding that on them, you should.
They don't want to be deprived of oxygen.
Yeah, no, they don't. They want to keep living. They want to keep being in the water. They don't want to be dry. Yeah. All right, I'll get going then. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm like, I have this weird, like, I don't know when to switch between talking to you guys and talking to the street people.
It says Portland is a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I was going to say, you say that because you're not here in Portland, and I get the feeling you're just jealous because this is actually a pretty great place. We got a lot of options here.
Kids to carve a cow today. We'll have a ribeye for y'all too.
That sounds like Jeffrey Dahmer's taking his kids out to work. I'm just taking my kids out to see what I do in a day. Slitting throats, draining blood.
Most animals would eat you though.
Would what?
Would eat you.
Oh no, cows wouldn't eat me. Pigs wouldn't eat me unless they're starved. Chickens won't eat me.
I'm pretty sure the majority of sentient individuals are herbivorous. They're not consuming others in order to thrive.
The animals that we chose to use we chose on purpose because they're docile, because they're easy to control. And then the ones that were more rebellious, we weeded those out, we killed them, we didn't reproduce them, and we reproduced the ones that we could hold down and make do what we want. So that's what we did. Hey, you want to answer a few questions?
Sure.
Awesome. We're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Live on YouTube?
Yeah. So all these people are looking at you. Is that okay? They're nice people.
Okay.
Awesome. My name's Anna. I'm going to make sure you're in frame. I'm going to have you step just a little bit back. Oh, let me turn this so it is towards you. There we go. Awesome. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, lovely to meet you. I'm Anna. What brings you to the market today?
We live close by and we come here almost every Saturday.
I love it. It's just a great environment, you know, it's just chill. And you can see great, different people and awesome vendors.
Good, healthy products.
Yeah. And support our community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're asking people today is just about a dynamic, nothing political or religious. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress or exploit the powerless? It's going to seem kind of obvious.
Well, I think everybody can be powerful if they make themselves powerful, whether you have money or not.
I can give you an example. Let's consider the dynamic of like a parent to a child, right?
Yeah.
So a parent has this power over a child and responsibility, but they don't have the right to oppress them, which means to treat cruelly, right? Or to exploit them, which means to use unfairly for their benefit, not the kid's benefit. Do you agree that it's not the parent's right to do that to kids?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I agree too. Yeah, because the kids are sentient. They care about what happens to them, and them suffering matters, right? So then that just brings me to, what do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment? Would you agree that we're oppressing them, exploiting them?
Wow. These are difficult questions. I'm very active in nonprofits helping people have a better life in Africa, for example. We just finished a very big project in northern Uganda.
Amazing.
And I think it's more correct to give money to people in need than animals in need.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't give money to an animal. I'd give some money maybe to somebody taking care of an animal. Yeah. Or is that what you meant? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wouldn't give money directly to an animal. But support maybe if if you bring them into existence, like a dog or a companion, right? If you're saying I'm going to take care of you, that's your responsibility.
For example, the women in northern Uganda are happy with $1 a day.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
But they don't have enough money to pay for their kids to go to school.
Yeah.
So with our Rotary group, we built a storage, and now they can get 3 to 4 times the money that they would be paid for their maize or grain.
Yeah, that's amazing.
By being able to store 2 or 3 months after the harvest season.
Yeah, that's important, is being able to store it properly.
So
I guess since you already think outside of yourself, you're thinking of others, you've even gone out of your way to help others.
Yes.
Do you know the word vegan?
Vegan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it mean? Or what do you think it means? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
For me, it's non-flesh primarily.
Yeah, we avoid using animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a side effect. So veganism is an ethical principle to not demand someone else's exploitation.
Yeah.
So if you were in a cage and someone was selling the benefits of you being in a cage, I wouldn't pay that person because I care about you. I know you're a sentient being who cares about what happens to you, and I wouldn't want to support, oppression on you. Does that sound like it aligns with your own principles?
Well, I'm a bad person to talk to because I enjoy eating chicken and I enjoy eating
I did too.
Other meat.
I did too. I wasn't born vegan. I didn't grow up in a family that was vegan at all. I only became vegan when I was like in my late 20s or something. But the reason why I went vegan, it wasn't because I could be perfect or something. It was because I didn't want to demand someone's exploitation anymore. Just like I kind of imagine like abolitionists to human slavery. Yep. They probably had boundaries and obstacles they couldn't avoid, but they we're principled in not supporting human slavery, right?
And it was wrong.
Yeah, human slavery is wrong. Why was human slavery wrong?
Because it didn't respect the individual and allow them to have the life that they deserve.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's literally veganism. It's just we're looking at animals and recognizing they have the same qualifiers. They may not be the same intelligence, and they may not look like us, but they're sentient, and we're sentient. And all sentient beings care about what happens to them. And since we know that we wouldn't tolerate being treated like that, you know, what's possibly holding you back from leaving this conversation and living vegan, respecting animals? Is there anything you think we need from animals? And I'm not trying to judge you because, again, I did this for a very long time in my life. Is there anything you think that we need from them?
Pam does a great job of trying to help us eat healthy. And
you know, I think that all living things are sentient. The trees around us.
What makes you say that?
We're learning more and more. Scientists are learning more and more that there's an interconnectedness in the soil. Even the mushrooms have an interconnected web underneath the soil.
Mean, though?
There's a communication.
That's
and
not
we
it,
haven't
communication because our phones communicate, right? They're not sentient. So it's not about. I do hear you though.
Among living.
They may
things.
have some level of sentience. Let's say I'll grant you that. I'll steel man you. If plants are sentient, shouldn't we care about their welfare then?
Yes.
So when we have animals, they actually consume more plants. So if we do care about plant welfare, we would go vegan because we would breed fewer plants into existence. And I know that sounds like counterintuitive, but it really is because these animals, they eat more than us every day. And we have studies on this. It's a long name, but it's called Reducing Food's Environmental Impact Through Producers and Consumers. It's one of the largest studies done on this. And they found that we're dedicating 83% of our agricultural land to raising animals. So that brings me, because you know that factory farming exists, right? I'm sure you're against it.
Wow.
Why do you think factory farming exists?
Because it's efficient.
Not natural.
It's not natural. It's efficient. It's commercial. It's money at play for power over creatures.
It's efficient. But so when you say efficient, they're using less water, less land. They're producing fewer greenhouse gases than these larger, nicer farms. So environmentally speaking, even that, we should go vegan. And if the planet actually went plant-based, we could reduce our agricultural land use because we're using a lot, right? A lot of land is dedicated to farming. We could reduce that by 75% and still feed 10 billion humans. And I know that sounds like a lot of information, and I want you guys to be able to find this on your own. So I'll give you this card. On this side, it shows our name, Anti-Animal Use. So if you want to rewatch this live to find that information, I urge you to definitely check out those studies.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the last point that I would make is, shouldn't we care about someone's capacity to suffer? Shouldn't we consider that in our choices? Do you agree?
Yes, and yet we are animals living on this planet.
I agree.
And so, yes, we consume other animals, or they consume us in the wild. It's just...
So I guess what I'm trying to say is if there's no need for it, if there's no necessity, because there's nothing we need from them that we can't get from a plant-based diet, what morally justifies taking life from someone who wanted to live, or even birthing someone into existence to force our purpose onto them? Would you find that fair?
That's an interesting point. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
At my age, it's hard to entirely change, although
I don't know. You sound like a principled person to me. I feel like if you want to, you'll make change. What I would suggest, there's a documentary on that colorful side. It's the first thing that pops up.
Okay.
If you could just watch that. No matter what you do, it's good to be informed to know what it is you're demanding. And this isn't factory farming. This includes small farms, small local slaughterhouses, people that genuinely care, right? You're still going to see some stuff that's hard to watch because it's what's inherent.
We do other little things. We are not driving our car because we care about the environment in a way.
I do appreciate that, but veganism, I'll put it this way. Let's say going vegan was actually harmful to the environment. I would still urge you to go vegan because animals care about what happens to them, and we have alternatives. We don't need to put them in that position. You could argue, and I know this sounds grotesque, but you could argue that human slavery would benefit the planet, right? Because you reduce how many people are consuming, right? You could reduce the footprint of humans on the planet. We could reduce the price of goods. But we all know that those benefits don't outweigh the person being enslaved and having everything stolen. So that's all we're trying to tell you, is that the animals, they're very much the same.
They're like humans.
Yeah, in the sense that they care about what happens to them. Absolutely. I really appreciate you guys stopping to talk to me. You sound like open-hearted people.
Good luck to you in your endeavors.
Thank you.
And we all have important endeavors, and we all take into consideration everything that we hear and see. So,
would you be willing to watch that documentary?
Sure.
Awesome. I really appreciate that. At minimum, just to know what it is that's behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Because they're going to paint these happy pictures, and you deserve to know the truth. So, I appreciate
and having grown up in Oregon, we kind of know some of the truths that you know. We just
well, I mean, it's
live our
cultural,
lives.
you know. We're told it's normal and just to accept it, and that we don't have any power, right? We're told we can't make a difference. But really we can. There's actually a statistic on this that one person going vegan can prevent 100 to 300 animals from going into that system. That's huge.
So granted, I think that any person who has a mind tries to make a difference in their own way.
Yeah.
So you're focusing on something that's very important to you, and now I'm taking it into mine. We're focusing on something that's very important to us as
I
well.
used to eat meat
and
7 days a week. I do 1 day a week now because of her.
I love it. So you guys are already almost there. There's another resource. Definitely check out. I'm sorry to keep yapping. It's just you can keep bringing up great ideas. On that card, there's also resources for nutrition if you're worried about not getting all your needed nutrition. But it sounds like you already know how to get everything you need on a plant-based diet. But on that card, appreciate. I just want you guys to understand the gravity that supply and demand, how it works. That every time you buy an animal product, that next animal is subject to go through that system. In your name.
What about tuna fish?
Same thing, right? They care about what happens to them. They're sentient. They feel pain. They don't want to. We don't need to use them. And in fact, tuna specifically, right? We're kind of
because
wipe
of
them out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. And all of the chemicals in the sea, we're getting some of those.
Oh yeah, the
when we're
plastics
eating.
alone. I agree. Yeah, but like I said, there's nutrition facts.
No
on there.
bottled water, by the way.
Yeah, I have my own water. I carry in a little canteen. Yeah. But
Okay.
I appreciate you guys stopping by and
have a good day.
I appreciate you checking out that documentary. That's honestly the most important thing you could do. So, thank you.
Did you have any part of making this documentary?
No, it came out right when I was in the beginnings of being vegan when I learned about it. I watched other documentaries and they showed the same things, but what I like about this film is that they cover all the animals and they cover, like I said, not just factory farming, but small scale farming so that you know the truth because, it's just a capitalist system and they want to sell. Yeah. So you got to protect yourself.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys. You have a great day. Enjoy the market.
Yeah.
Allow me to say one off
please.
the record.
Oh, okay. They're still going to see you, but okay.
You're one hell of a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys enjoy the market.
Okay.
Okay. Take care. Let's go.
Well, I think that we had actually a very productive conversation. She was very involved, and I think she heard me. I think she understood. She kind of kept pivoting to environment and that she's doing her part. I'm like, that's why it's not about environment. We're not talking about everyone doing their part. We're talking about not supporting it. But she listened, and she did absorb, and she's going to watch that documentary, and I think that's huge. That's the biggest part, is seeing what it is you're demanding. So I think that she'll make the better choice. She sounds like a principled person to me. I think she's going to make the right choice.
Even somebody who seemed very closed off, if they'll watch a documentary, especially something like Dominion, then that really opens up the doors because seeing is believing, and seeing the gas chambers, seeing the electrocution bath, seeing all of the instruments of torture, it's harrowing, and it's not something that most people can stomach supporting once they see it.
Every time that I've watched Dominion, because I've watched it a couple of times, every time I want to help the animals. I'm like, I know that these animals are far gone. They're gone. I still have this ache in my heart that I'm like, I want to be there. I want to grab them. I want to take them home and tell them everything's okay. But, it's the information. We're just learning what's happened to others. Like seeing those chickens today, it's one thing to know what they look like, to be told, oh yeah, they're missing their feathers and they're unhappy sitting in their crap. And then the first day is being on that truck. And then to see them on their only day outside, all huddled together, terrified, in the cold.
Yeah. And oftentimes the videos can make it seem like it might be a bit further away than it really is. So to go to the slaughterhouse local to you and figure out that it's within 30 minutes or an hour and to know that violence is so close to you.
So close.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to leak, I guess.
Go ahead.
But yeah. Also, I didn't really appreciate the comments about my looks. I don't know really how to act to older men that do that, because I know they're trying to be nice, but that was insulting to his wife. Oh, he said, "You're a very beautiful woman," and I'm like, I don't know what to say. Yeah.
She looked at me, and we both said, "Why do that gender has to go there sometimes?"
Yeah, why?
Like,
why? I feel like old men do that to me a lot. They're just like, "You're so pretty." It's like always older men. And I'm like, do I look like I'm in my 70s? Yeah. I understand, though. He was probably trying to be nice, but it doesn't feel good. And I don't know. I always am too nice about it. I'm like, thanks. And then I saw it affect her, and I'm like, oh, now I feel even shittier because I don't want to be a part of it. I know. I saw that. Thank you for doing that. I just felt so gross about the whole thing. Yeah, I'm sure that you would feel gross if someone you didn't find that attractive kept telling you that you're beautiful, Like, I know that you guys think it's nice, but it's like telling a woman to smile, right? That doesn't sound that insulting, but it is.
It's being objectified again, basically. We don't want that attention. Guys think we want that attention, and we don't want it, so
yeah.
No.
This was a serious conversation about ethics and morals. It wasn't a flirt.
Right.
No.
Exactly. What was the purpose of telling me that, It's fine to be like, oh, you look nice or something, but I don't know. It's fine. Anyway, guys, don't do that, okay? Learn from this gentleman's mistakes, please. Don't be maladying people, okay? It's creepy. Nobody wants that. Old women shouldn't do that to young men either. It's equally as creepy. It doesn't matter about the gender. It's about objectifying someone. That's not fair to anybody. I don't care what gender you are or what you look like. You shouldn't be objectified. All right, I guess I'll get out there. Oh, do you want to go on? Sure. I keep hogging it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna just keep going.
I'll try.
Yeah.
See
Do
if
you want me to hold
somebody
the sign
stops.
for you? Sure. Awesome. I'll stand on this side of you, and then you can make sure you're in frame.
Okay. And then they'll be over here. Okay. Hello, everybody. Looking for somebody to have a conversation with right now.
Hi.
Hi there.
No worries.
Hi there. Want to answer some questions?
Right now, I love this.
Perhaps somebody who knows why we're here and is
Yeah.
appreciative.
I feel like we've seen her before.
She looks familiar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she looks familiar. I don't know.
Maybe one of us had talked to her or something.
Well,
She looks familiar.
I don't know. We've been
we've been here a bit.
so we're starting to get around.
We're recognizing
starting to see
faces.
some
Yeah. Any unwanted?
No.
Okay.
Luckily not.
Okay, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I wonder if our late start also helped with that.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. I mean, it was later than necessary. 11 probably would have been fine. But whatever. It was worth it, guys. I think what we did today was worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's other takeaways from our time at the vigil that will be manifesting soon.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Hi there. Want to answer some questions? Okay.
I think that's a no.
A very interesting reaction.
We appreciate you being here, by the way. Yeah, that's awesome. We don't see many plant-based milks here, so yeah, it's awesome to see you. Yeah. I'm talking to the plant-based milk guy you can see across the way there.
Yeah, I reluctantly had a sample. I told him I couldn't buy anything today, and he was like, "It's okay." And I tried some nutnog. It's like a takeoff of eggnog. I don't know how much it is. It's like 12 and 14 bucks.
I think it was $6 for the
bottle.
small one because I checked too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go grab one.
Here.
You're grabbing one? I was going to grab one as well, but I was worried about it staying cold. But I guess it's pretty cold out here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to be thinking about that.
It's okay.
Hi there. Do you want to answer some questions?
What is your social experiment, and am I going to be streamed in any way?
Yes, we are on YouTube, but you don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be.
Yeah.
We're talking about animals.
Talking about animals.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Very cool. I'd prefer not to be on camera.
Okay, but are you interested in participating off camera or? No pressure.
I like your social experiment. Yeah, I think I will pass.
Can I leave you with a resource?
Sure.
Okay. There is a documentary on this card, and you can either scan the QR code or you can just look up Dominion right here. It's on YouTube for free. And it goes over just kind of like the standard practices of what happens to animals in factory farms and slaughterhouses. So then it just helps us be a more informed consumer.
Okay. I am already a vegetarian, so.
Well, this will also show you the cow's milk and chicken's egg industries, as well as the entertainment industries that exploit animals. So it can kind of give you like that full picture, so then you can make informed choices with those industries as well.
That's very cool.
Yeah, thank you for your time. Have a good day. I'm not sure how open she was. She didn't think she needed the card because she's vegetarian, not understanding that we're not promoting vegetarianism.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen after they leave.
Yeah.
So
Maybe she watches the documentary, even though maybe it doesn't present as though she might.
Yeah.
Maybe she does. It's a very powerful documentary for anybody who watches it. So.
well, we tried. Nice try. That's all we can do. We can't break their arm to talk to us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that.
No, I don't want to do
Wanna
that.
do that.
No.
So we don't force anybody.
Yeah. I want to have conversations with people who are open-minded and
Yeah.
want to have that conversation.
Yep.
Hi there.
Which side do you want? Social experiment or power?
Let's do social experiment.
Okay.
Hi there. I'll take the smile.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh
I
my
will be like
goodness.
the nut dog.
Thank you. That is so nice.
Anna's an angel sometimes. This morning she was a little bit of a demon.
Oh,
in the car.
At the plant-based stand on the other side, we just got some nutnog that's made from, I think it was almond and cashew, and we tried a sample, and it was very tasty. And Anna just got us some. Thank you, Anna.
Here's their card.
Let's set it in here for the moment.
That's so awesome.
Go check them out, guys.
A milk with a Y. Hey there. Hello. People on a mission right now. See if we can get somebody who has a few moments to stop by and have a chat. A bit of a lull in the traffic of the market right now. We're getting towards the end.
have to pack up. Okay. So, like, I guess we'll aim for, like, 1, maybe 2 conversations.
All right. Hello there.
I am loving this beat. It does look really empty, sadly, though.
It's looking very, very empty. Very dead. Not many people walking by, but we will see if those who do walk by are interested in having a chat. Hello. They're in their conversation.
Yeah.
Can't stop back dancing.
Yeah. We got some good background music. We found a artist that's he doesn't try and jump in on our stream. He's just nice background.
It's perfect. I need that little bit of, breaking the tension, exactly. Hi there. Hi. Somebody, come on. We vegans don't bite. We only eat plants. I said we vegans don't bite. We only eat plants.
No.
Hello. Anyone want to answer some questions?
We're live on YouTube. I guess this should be. Maybe I should hold it up.
Hello. Want to answer some questions? Have a good day. Oh man. She would have been open to it.
What was that?
I said she would have been open to it.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah. Hello. Hi there.
Try and get one more conversation in here today.
Trying.
It's been bone-chilling day on many levels. The weather and the subject matter earlier.
Yeah. It's heavy.
Yeah,
it's heavy to see the birds.
Yep.
They're not abstractions. Hello there. Have time for an interview?
Only like 5-10 minutes.
Maybe she'll come back.
Yeah. I'll mention next time. It's 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So they know what to expect.
Her hands are full, so...
A little bit hard, yeah.
People are wrapping up their shopping here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Not too much traffic coming through at all.
Yeah, a little
Hi
bit.
there.
Got a
Like to
minute?
answer some questions?
Why not?
All right. So what's your name?
Jaden.
Oh, first of all, we are live on YouTube. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
All right. So you are in frame, so we're good to go. Your name's Jaden. I'm Cooper. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're doing interviews about animals. And the first question is, how do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You love them?
Yeah.
Do you have any companion animals at home?
I have a Great Dane and then a Black Lab.
Oh, wow. So 2 dogs. 2
Yes.
big dogs.
Yes.
I wonder, with the time that you spend interacting with them and playing with them and whatnot, what does that teach you about their capacities to feel and their abilities?
I mean, I can definitely tell that they show like a lot of emotion and everything.
Right.
Because anytime we're playing around, you can see it. At least our dogs show it a lot in their face.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Same with my doggies at home. Just like, they're very expressive animals.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think dogs have the capacity to suffer?
Yes.
Yes. Is this a trait, the ability to suffer, is this shared by animals like fish, pigs, and cows?
I would say pigs, cows, probably fish. I don't know, because just since they're not exactly like the way that their bodies are. I don't know if the makeup is the same as like a dog or a mammal would be.
Okay. They have a different type of system.
Yes. So that I'm not exactly sure.
They've actually done some tests on this, and there's like 2 tanks that they put, and the fish could either swim into the tank that had medication that would relieve their pain, or they could stay in the tank that just had toys. And the fish would consistently, if they were injected with some type of painful stimulus, they would consistently go to the water or the tank with the pain reliever.
Okay.
So we have some studies that are kind of showing us that fish do have this capacity. So I wonder, do you think there's anything in 2025, like when we shop at farmers markets and grocery stores, do you think there's anything that we need from other animals?
I mean, it just depends for certain things, like at least for some people how they like to eat meat. Like, I mean, I like steak, but I don't always need it.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, I like the way it tastes, you know?
Do you think like a human could survive and thrive without eating cows?
That, I'm honestly, I don't know.
I wonder if you found out that it was possible, maybe you went home and did some research, or you found out some other way, whatever standard that you required, but you did find out that it was possible. Do you think if the cow suffers and if they didn't need to be eaten, would it be fair to use or kill them, in your view?
I mean, no, not really.
It wouldn't be fair?
No.
I wonder, because we talk a lot about in our culture about veganism, but what have you heard about it, or how would you define it?
Just people that don't eat meat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly part of it. That's one of the actions. Like vegans will boycott, they won't buy meat or eggs or dairy, but here we're defining veganism a little more precisely as a principle against using other animals, and when we have other options. I wonder, since you know like these animals have the capacity to suffer, and right now you're not quite sure if we need to, but I wonder if you found out that you didn't need to eat them, would veganism be in line with your principles? This idea of not using others when we have a choice not to.
I mean, I probably have to do a little more research myself into it.
Right. Right.
At this moment, I don't really know.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would love to connect you with some resources that might be a good jumping off place for some of that research that you were wanting to do. I wonder, have you ever witnessed what happens to animals, not necessarily with your own eyes, but in like videos or video footage of what happens in factory farms and slaughterhouses?
Nothing like that, no. But I grew up in the country, so I know a decent amount of stuff like that.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think if you saw it each time that you ate a cow or like beef, if you saw what happened to the cow, do you think that you would want to continue?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I would love to leave you with a resource that lets you figure that out, that lets you look at that video and say, do I want this to continue happening for me? Because one important thing to remember is that there are a certain number of animals who enter the slaughterhouse for us personally if we use them, because we can't stop everybody and we can't stop like all the animals from being farmed, but the specific amount that were used and killed for you, that could stop if you go vegan. So we're trying to empower people with information that might allow them to, take that path.
All right.
Is that something you'd be interested at least looking into it more?
Not right now.
Okay. You wouldn't be interested to see those victims and see what they're going through?
No, not right now.
I wonder, if it's not good enough for your eyes, why is it good enough for you to eat it?
Oh, it's not that. It's just at this time I'm just like, I'm good without looking at it right now.
Well, you don't have to look at it right now.
Well,
just
I mean,
for later, you could go home and look at it tomorrow or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I have a short attention span. I'd probably forget about that I even had it because I'm on vacation right now. So
you could always just take the card, or what you can also do is remember this documentary. It's called Dominion, and it's a powerful documentary, and it's actually free. It's on YouTube, so you don't have to remember too much. Just one word, Dominion. And I won't give you a card if you're not interested, but would you consider watching Dominion to see what's happening?
Yeah, I consider it.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
This is a great interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
I wouldn't describe that as the most open-minded interview. He was closed off. He didn't want to take an interview or didn't want to take the information or the resources. I told him to watch Dominion still. I told him he could find it on YouTube and it's free. And he did say he'd consider watching it, which is, for him, I think it was a victory, a little victory for somebody who was feeling pretty, digging their heels in a bit. Yeah.
I think it's good we have a little bit of controversy. We've had a lot of people that are like, I'm already vegan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Brings a little diversity to what we've been
It was
doing.
all right. I mean, there was a part where he was just like, I don't want to see it. I'm not interested in seeing it right now. And I asked him, if it's not good enough for your eyes, is it good enough for your stomach? Or why is it good enough for you to contribute to? And he's like, well, it's not that. I'm like, well, would you consider watching it? And he's like, I'd consider it. So I'm hopeful that maybe he'll take it home and at least maybe think about this a little bit more. And maybe this isn't the push that takes him to being vegan, but it might have been the first nudge, you know? And
Yeah, that's all we can do.
That's all we can do. All we can do is present
Yeah.
the information and be like, I can't make you be a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes. You guys, I think we're going to call it here.
Yeah.
We've had a long day, but we had some great conversations. I feel like we were really productive today. I think we exposed a lot of truth and we helped people see that they're not living in alignment with their own principles. I think we've done good today, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really happy today. All right.
the vigil was intense and feeling a little bit exhausted, but it feels good. It's a good exhaustion because those birds need somebody. They need somebody to lock arms with them in solidarity, to stand with them as
That's what I would want. If I was them, that's what I would want.
I would want
Please
somebody
someone
to stand beside me and fight for me.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
The birds, they did see us. They made eye contact with us, and we got some film footage of their being held captive and taken to their deaths. So we have it documented.
I won't forget those individuals.
Yeah, we gave them, their time as individuals when they're so objectified their whole lives. So that's all we can do.
Appreciate you guys supporting us. Thank you for being here. Even if you're non-vegan, you're here hearing something that maybe you don't agree with, but you're learning. So I appreciate you being here. Go vegan, though. It's not enough to just learn more. You need to take action. It's actually an inaction. Just don't purchase their body products. Don't purchase something that demands someone's exploitation, With that, I think we're going to call it, unless you want to add anything.
Yeah, start with veganism. It's as Anna says, it's a non-action. It's just a boycott of animal exploitation. And if you want to become more active, consider doing something like this or online activism. There's so many different routes to making a change.
Yep.
But we need everybody active. We need all the vegans who can be active to be active.
Yeah, everybody has some sort of gift, some sort of skill that they can offer. We're finding out that we have different skill sets in our group here, and we're learning how we can utilize that and be most powerful. Everybody's got something they can offer, even if it's just putting a sticker here or there. So whatever you can do.
Exactly.
You don't got to be out here like us, but there's always something you can do for the animals.
Exactly.
Yep.
Get active, guys. Veganism is the moral baseline. Activism is action. All right, guys. You have a great day. I'm going to play a little outro, and we'll see you later, okay? Oh.